Hello guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. How are you this morning? Guys, I decided to record this tutorial right after my live stream because for some reason quality of my live stream was not good enough, and I decided to record same tutorial for you. So guys, let's start. I have opened Adobe Photoshop, and also I have created a simple document with a white background. Of course guys, you can create your document in any size. You can use any color for your background. Also, I have opened a slice of watermelon. I downloaded it from pixelsquid.com, and now I have two layers. One layer is my simple layer with a white background color, and top layer is our reference image. Also, I have opened brushes panel. Let me expand it just like that, and here I have watercolor brushes folder. We will be working with watercolor painting today. I downloaded all these brushes for free from Adobe website. If you are Creative Cloud subscriber, all these brushes are free for you. How we can download them? It's super simple. Just click on these three dots menu, accordion menu, and here click on get more brushes, and you will be redirected to Adobe website where you can download all these amazing brushes from. As you can see, we have a lot of brushes, and to be organized without spending a lot of time to trying to find my favorite brush, I created folders and subfolders with my favorite brushes. So today we will be using watercolor brushes. Let me minimize my brushes panel just like that. For now, I will switch to pencil tool with lighter shade of gray color. I will create a new empty layer, and using my pencil, I will outline this slice of a watermelon. First of all, I would like to outline a size of my watermelon, width and height. These two dots will represent width of my watermelon, and the third dot will represent height of my watermelon. If you will take a look at this slice of watermelon, you will see that horizon line, top line of our watermelon is kind of going from up to down. Keep it in mind. Now I will start outlining this slice. By the way, guys, don't stress out if you didn't sketch out perfectly perfect shape from the first try. You always can use eraser tool to apply some changes. Primarily, you should enjoy your creation. So this is top of my watermelon. Now I will start outlining sides and a bottom of my watermelon. And again, guys, don't stress out about your perfect shape. First of all, it's your creation, it's your art. You can do whatever you like with your art. You can paint your watermelon in any shape you like. You can use any color for your watermelon. Everything is up to you. So this is basic shape of my watermelon, and I will add a few more lines to outline skin of this slice, just like this. And also we have a white skin between green skin and a watermelon, just like that. And voila, we are done with outlining our watermelon. Now, because I created my shape using separate layer, I can bring down opacity of my shape. I don't need this shape in 100% visibility, opacity. Now I can preview shape of my watermelon, and this is enough for me. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch choose a brush tool, and here I have my folder, my favorite watercolor brushes. I will click on first a brush I would like to use. Guys, you can use again any brush you like. Now let's talk about colors. You can use your imagination. You can even paint your watermelon in a yellow color. It's up to you. So you can use your imagination, you can use your sense of colors, or you can click on eyedropper tool and click on your image, just like this. Now I will switch back to my watercolor brush and I will start working on the first layer of colors in my painting, just like that. Don't stress out if you will go outside, if you will paint outside of your shape. You can simply undo it, bring down opacity, size of your brush and continue working on your project, or you can leave it as it is, because we are talking about watercolor painting, and personally I love losing painting in watercolor. I love splashes of my paint everywhere. So this is what I love. This is the first layer of a red color. Now I will switch to another watercolor brush. I will bring size of this brush down. I will use same color but with darker shade, just like that. And using this brush, I will add second layer of red color to my watermelon, just like this. You can switch between bigger and smaller size of your brush at any time. You don't have to stuck with one size of your brush, or you don't have to stuck with one brush. Switch between different types of brushes, or switch between, particularly in our example, different watercolor brushes. Do whatever you like. Because I created separate layer for my second color layer, I will bring down opacity of this layer, just like that. And I will create another new empty layer. I will switch to another watercolor brush. Let's see, maybe this one. And using same color, I will add a few splashes to my watermelon. Did you notice, guys? I brought down size of my brush. So don't hesitate to change size of your brush as often as you need. Everything is up to you. I will bring size of my brush down and I will add a few brush strokes at the top of my watermelon slice, just like that. And again, don't stress out about technique a lot. You should pay more attention to your art, to what you feel. This is the most important. So this is my base layer for watermelon, just like that. You can paint every single pixel in your watercolor painting. It's up to you. Or you can leave some area unpainted. Basically, like if you will leave some area unpainted, you will create more in traditional watercolor painting, leaving some canvas, some watercolor paper unpainted. So guys, it's up to you. Now I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to lighter shade of same color. Yes, same color. I will increase size of my brush and I will add a few brush strokes to my watermelon, just like that. And maybe around here. Again, guys, you can switch between different sizes of your brush at any time. It's very helpful. And by the way, as always, I'm using a Wacom Cintiq tablet. You can use any tablet you can afford. Any tablet will be much better than your computer mouse. So this is basic outline of our watermelon. As you notice in our watermelon slice, we have splashes of white color, splashes of yellow color, because if you will look around you, you will see that each subject reflects everything around it. I will switch color of my brush to a light yellow color. I will create a new empty layer. I will increase size of my brush and I will add a few splashes of yellow color, just like this. And look at this, how yummy our watermelon looks now. Look at this. Switching color of my brush almost to white will help me to add a few splashes of highlights to my watermelon, just like that. Nothing is too complicated, guys. Just enjoy your creation. Now, I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to another watercolor brush, more pointed, with more pointed edges of my watercolor brush. I will bring size of my brush down. I will switch color of my brush to darker shade of blue color, just like that, or purple color, any color you prefer. And using this brush, I will create a few seeds inside of my watermelon, just like that. And again, guys, you can use more realistic, you can create your painting in more realistic way, or you can create your painting in more loose way. And I prefer in watercolors to use more loose technique, because I love this technique. I will use darker shade of same color to add a few brushes of darker shade inside my watermelon sets to create seeds, to create more 3D realistic illusion, just like that. Switching color of my brush to white will help me to add a few white seeds to my watermelon. And again, guys, you can bring size of your brush down if you like. Just like that. Now we have beautiful watermelon with beautiful seeds, white and black, dark. But our seeds kind of are floating on top of our watermelon. To push our seeds inside our watermelon, I will create a new empty layer below my seeds layer, just like that. I will switch to darker shade of red color, and using same brush I will add a few details around my seeds. Just look at this, guys. You can stay close to your reference image, or you can add your details to your watermelon. Guys, it's up to you. Don't stress out. Look at this. Using same brush with bigger size, I will add a few details at the top of my watermelon, just like this. Now let's talk about our watermelon skin. To start working, before I will start working on my watercolor skin, I will create a new layer on top of my all other layers, just like that. I will switch to another watercolor brush. As you can see, guys, I'm switching between different watercolor brushes. Why? Because in my traditional painting, I'm switching between different brushes as well. It's kind of gives me flexibility of creating something unique, expressing myself in a unique way. So I will use darker shade of green color. Guys, again, you can use any green color you like. Any green color. With a smaller size of my brush, I will start working on my watermelon's skin, just like this. If you would like to have a more overlapping effect, release your hand and look at this. You will have more overlapping effect. And this effect is pretty much appreciated if you would like to create texture in your painting. Just like that. Using same brush, I can add different texture to my painting. Again, guys, everything is up to you. No rules in here. I have only one rule for you guys. Be creative. Create something every single day. Now, I will use yellow color, lighter shade of yellow color, to add a few splashes of yellow color to my painting. But if I will continue working using same layer, I kind of will be stuck with applied brush strokes. But what if I would like to bring down opacity of my brush stroke? You can bring down opacity of your brush, but it's not my way. So what I will do, I will undo my yellow brush stroke. I will create a new empty layer. And now I will start working on my watermelon using yellow color, just like that. If for some reason later on or right now I will decide that this yellow color is too much for me, I can bring down opacity of this layer. That's why I was using a separate layer for each step in my painting. I will bring size of my brush down just like that, and I will add edges. I will add edge to my watermelon skin, I'm sorry, just like that. Now guys, I don't need my sketch layer anymore, so I will hide it, and now I can preview my watermelon in a real way. So what we are missing here, we are missing a few edges around our watermelon to outline our shape. So what I will do, I will create a new empty layer on top of my all other layers. I will switch to green color, darker shade of green color. I will be using same brush I used for my watercolor skin, and I will outline shape of my watermelon, just like this. Look at this. And now we have beautiful shape for watermelon skin, just like that. And again, guys, you can use more loose technique or more realistic looking technique. It's up to you. Time to apply a few yellow or lighter shade of green color inside our watermelon. I will open my color picker panel, and I will use a lighter shade of green color. I will switch to another watercolor brush with soft edges. I will bring size of my brush down, and I will paint inside my watermelon slice, just like that. And look at this. If I will create a new empty layer, and I will switch color of my brush to white with smaller size of my brush, it will help me to add a few final details to my painting, just like that. And look at our watermelon, how beautiful and yummy our watermelon looks. Now, we have perfect watermelon. What about all shadows under our watermelon? Let's work on our shadows. I will create a new empty layer on top of my white background layer. I highlighted my white background layer, and now I will create a new empty layer. I will be using same watercolor brush, but with lighter shade of green color. Gray color. I will increase the size of my brush, just like that, and I will add a few splashes of gray color under my watermelon, just like that. Now I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to darker shade of blue color. You can use any darker shade of cold color. Any cold color will work. I will increase size of my brush, and I will add a few splashes of colder color under my watermelon. And again, because I was using separate layer, I can bring down opacity of this layer down just like that. The darkest part in our watermelon painting will be the shadow directly under our watermelon. I will create a new empty layer. I will use a smaller size of my brush, and I will add a few brush strokes directly under my watermelon. And this is our darkest shadow. Just like that. And voila, guys. This is our painting. We just created with you in Adobe Photoshop using watercolor brushes I downloaded for free from Adobe website. So guys, thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for all your support. Super appreciated. If you have any questions, just ask. I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you would like me to record some specific tutorial, just let me know and I will do it for you. So guys, thank you so much and I will see you very soon. Bye.